Hey guys, welcome to English Right Now. It's me, Roy, and today we're going to talk all about the present perfect. By the end of this video, I hope that you understand the present perfect, that it's a little bit clearer in your mind. And today we're going to focus on the present perfect simple. We're going to explain the general idea of the present perfect. Okay, before you start, I'm going to give you a little bit of time to turn on that little notification button. It's like a little bell, ding, ding, ding. You should totally do that. It's underneath the video, and that will give you a little alert every time I release a new video, and you can see the new video. And if you haven't subscribed, you naughty, naughty person, you totally should. Okay, that's over. So, present perfect. The present perfect is not the perfect present. Sorry, bad joke. It is, in fact, one of the most common and important tenses in the English language, and we use it so much, particularly in British English. It is really, really important. Okay, so what is it? First of all, it is subject plus have or has plus the past participle. The past participle is the third column on your irregular chart. Looks a little bit like this. And if it's not on that chart, it is probably an ED. So things like, I have bought a car, I have been to the moon. Not true. I have seen the new Lord of the Rings film. That's an old reference. You get the idea. I have played the new Resident Evil 2 remake. I love it! It's amazing! Okay, Resident Evil 2, anyway. Okay, so that's how we structure it. I have blah blah blah, he has da da da. So subject plus have or has plus the past participle. That's how we structure it. But what does it mean? Okay, let me give you an example. Steve has never been to China. Steve has never been to China. Okay? Whereas Bob never went to China. Bob never went to China. Steve has never been to China. Bob never went. What's the difference? I'm going to give you a few seconds to think about that. What's the difference between Bob and Steve? Okay, are you ready? Bob is dead. Finished. Oh my goodness, he's dead. I miss Bob. I don't even know Bob. Write down in the comments below if you too miss Bob. Okay, how do we know? It's from the grammar. The grammar tells us. Steve is alive. Steve has never been to China. Steve has never been to China. We use the present perfect when the time is unfinished. And in this sentence, it means in his life. His life is not finished. Steve has never been to China, but he could go tomorrow, or next week, or next year. Go on, Steve, go to China. Bob, on the other hand, is dead. Bob, in his life, never went. Past simple. Past simple is for finished times. Finished times. Bob never went. Steve has never been. Okay? That's the difference. It's a crazy thing. So there, the first thing that you learned is present perfect is for unfinished times. Unfinished. In that sentence, it was his life. Now, let me show you something to help you really remember the present perfect. The present perfect is like a piece of string, or in this case, the cable from my laptop. It connects 2 points in time. So this is the past and this is the present. So the present perfect connects the past to the present. Here we are. To the past. So Steve was born here. Now, in this time, he has never been to China. But maybe tomorrow, or the day after, or the day after. Okay, so we need to think of the present perfect like a continuous piece of string that connects the past to the present. Make sense? I hope so. Let's give another example. I have lost my keys versus I lost my keys. I've lost my keys. I lost my keys. Have a quick think. What do you think is the difference? Okay, if you said, okay, if you said, I have lost my keys, means it's still in process, it's unfinished. It means I still can't find my keys. Help, help, I've lost my keys, I can't find them. Okay, still looking, still looking. So the action is connected from the time I lost them to now. I have lost my keys. I lost my keys means that the whole process is in the past. It is finished. It is no longer connected to the present. Make sense? So, in the sense of I lost my keys, maybe I found them. I lost my keys. Oh, here they are. I lost my keys. Or, I lost my keys. I will never find my keys. I'll get some new keys. Whereas I've lost my keys. I'm still looking. I'm going to give you a third and final example. I've split up with my girlfriend versus I split up with my girlfriend. Going to give you a few seconds to think what the difference may be here. Okay, if you said for I've split up with my girlfriend, it means I'm still connected to now. I'm still emotional. I'm so sad. I miss her every day. Okay, and maybe we have a chance to get back together. But if it's I split up with my girlfriend, it is finished. It's all in the past. I'm going to find a new girlfriend. Okay, that's the meaning. The present perfect is literally unfinished, or sometimes we use it just recently finished. So the present perfect is all about the time frame. So usual expressions that we use with the present perfect are things like today has been crazy, this week, this year, this month, over the last few days, since I was a child. So since I was a child until now. So far, this week. Over the last few days, we use these expressions typically. Unfinished times. Past simple we use for things like in 1999, yesterday, last week, finished times in the past. So that's another thing. Present perfect, we use it when the time is unspecified. Okay, so I have been to Colombia. I have never been to Turkey. Unspecified. I went to Colombia 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I can't remember. It was nice. I really like Colombia. So we use it when it is specific, past simple. I have been to Colombia, present perfect, unspecified. I went 4 years ago. 4 years ago, it was 4 years ago I think, 2015. I really need to travel more. Send me an invitation in the comments below, or don't. The present perfect can also be used to give more impact, more immediacy to something. It's something that has finished. Oh, they have caught the criminal. The president has been arrested. Something like this. It gives it more drama because it connects it to now. Okay, this is another thing we use it for. So it may be a little bit in the past, but we make it more, oh my goodness, no, now. It gives it more importance. It gives it much more importance. Do you see what I'm saying? So the president has been caught. When? 10 days ago. Okay. It's also another reason that we have a common question. How have you been? How have you been? It's another way of saying, how are you? How are you? How have you been? How have you been since the last time I saw you? Since the last time I saw you. So we're combining that last time until now. This is how we use the present perfect. So during this lesson, you have listened to many examples of the present perfect. You have listened. And we use you have listened because the lesson still isn't over. You see? As soon as the lesson is finished, you can say, in that video, I learnt. Okay, you have learnt so far. In this video, so far, it's still continuing. When you stop that video, don't stop it right now, because I'm nearly finished. But when you stop that video, you can change your tense. That's the thing that's really important about the English language. You can use it in an emotional way. And that's a little bit confusing as well. So for example, my friend has died. When? 2 weeks ago. I'm still feeling it. I'm still feeling it. Do you see? I'm connecting it to the present because I still feel it. So grammar in the English language can sometimes be something we feel. If we still feel that that past has a connection to the present, we use it that way. What we also use it for, we have this fantastic drinking game in England called I Have Never. I have never. And we make these crazy things. I have never kissed a dog. It was an accident. It was an accident. Okay, I don't know. I have never. And then if somebody has, in Portuguese they play eu nunca, I think. Eu nunca fiz, or something like this. Eu nunca. And then when somebody has done it, they drink. So for example, I have never ridden a horse. Have you? We can have a quick game now. Why not? I have never ridden a horse. Have you? Okay. I have never been to Peru. Have you? Things like this. And then if you have, you drink. We can do a video like this next time. You can write some I have never on there, and it'll be another like question and answer thing. We can play the I have never game together, and then I will answer honestly. I have never. Boom. Not a good idea. On that note, I'm gonna go. Thank you very much for listening. I hope that the present perfect has been explained really well. Remember, it's like a piece of string. It connects the past to the present. It's for unspecified, unfinished, or recently finished times. I will do another video very soon to compare the present perfect simple with the present perfect continuous. But sadly, that's all I have time for today. So don't forget to check out one of these 2 great videos up here. They're all good, they're all fun. And if you have any suggestions for other videos that you would like, I know the question and answer video was quite popular, I'll make that. But for now, if you have any questions, or if you have any suggestions for new videos, I am always making videos. I love making videos. So write down in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that bell. And have a great day. Ciao.